Hello everyone, I figured I would do another video using the video editor here. I have a video that I had posted and I pulled it back down. It was scheduled. I'm going to um, re-edit this here a little bit and shorten it up. Basically, this is 1940 or 41 Willy's model kit. So down here, when you first load the video in, there would be a little button here to unlink the audio. So we're going to hit that and then hit delete to take the audio out. Then what I'm going to do is just pick a random section at the beginning of this because it's kind of long. Just want to shorten it up a bit. I was looking over the body and I took the original audio off the video. I was talking about the paint and tape I use. So what I'll do here is, let's see, I'll just give you a few minutes of that. Let me just pick a spot here. So we just move this red bar to pick a spot, and then you have tools here, start time and end time. So I'm going to set the start time there. So now the video is, well, however long it is here at the end. So looks like it's about maybe 12 minutes or so, or just before. So we have 6 minutes or so of me looking over the body. I'm just inspecting it, and I don't really want to narrate 6 minutes. So let's see, let me do this again. Let me, so we'll move it there and then we'll set it, the start time right there. So we're down to just under 10 minutes here. So when I look at this, get 3 or 4 minutes here to narrate. So what I'm going to do is just show you how I would do it. Now you could hit the record and do it, or I usually just hit the narrate to record narration. So you'll kind of see part of the video in this video, but I'm just demonstrating how to use this software. So um, we're going to hit record here, and you'll see what I do here. So hello everyone. This is model body that I painted. I did a black and white scheme. I'm just looking over the tape lines. I used the Tamiya fine line tape. You can also use the green frog tape that you could buy probably at most anywhere hardware store. It's really thin tape. It sticks well, gives you a nice crisp line. So I'm looking it over and just inspecting the hood here on this 1940 Willys model kit that I painted. Here shortly in the second half of the video, I'm going to be painting the bottom half of this one red. I had painted two of these bodies, both white first and then the black tops. One of them has a white bottom, which is this one, and then the next one that I already have taped up, which you'll see in the second half of the video segment here. Uh, I'll be shooting the red color on it. Was looking over the hood. This isn't clear coated, it's just the base coats. It does look a little shiny. I was buffing it a little bit just to get some of the specks off of it. But as you can see, it looks nice and smooth. This was recorded maybe 8 years ago or so. I had had another channel, but I hadn't posted on it maybe 5 or 6 years, and then it had some issues with it, and it ended up getting taken down. But basically, I'm just looking over the paint here and talking about how I did it. I use a Posh airbrush. You can search that on Google if you want, and it's a really nice brush. Uh, you know, standard airbrush most modelers use, nothing fancy, just a single stage. So does a good job. It has three different needle choices, so depending on what you're spraying, you could do it. Maybe I'll put a link in the description for it. But I had taped around the body line and then around the trunk seam on the model kit. If you see the lines on the car, you'll see that I just followed that around. That's pretty standard for this style body. A lot of people on their real cars do the same thing. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And there's a little bit of overspray on the bottom. Sometimes I'll cover that over and get rid of it, or I'll paint the underneath of the body black. You have to tape off all the holes though to make it look clean and nice. So. But there you have it. I'm just looking it over, and as you can see, it looks really good. Once I get done painting the bottom part, then I'll do this kind of thing, look it over, and then I usually clean the model kit, and then I'll spray clear coat over it, or I'll put decals or other graphics. It just depends on what you want to do. I mean, the sky's the limit. You can put layer upon layer. So you all have a good one and enjoy the video. So there's that. Now I have that much audio, and I have uh, some dead space there. So now what I'll do is we'll go to this spot here, and there's lots of things you could do, but I'm going to add some audio. So I'll go to the audio here, and then we want to add a file. So I have in my downloads here, let's see, since it's around Christmas time, let's do Jingle Bells of Doom. Uh, we'll throw that in the video here. And let me see, that's going to take it to about 8 minutes or so, it looks like. In the videos here. I could shorten up the end of the video, but kind of spinning it around there. So what we could do, I guess, is add Jingle Bells of Doom again here. So we can go up here and grab the file, put it there, and then I'll shorten up that to the end of the video, and that's just where the music will end. And what we'll do is we could back this up just a little bit here and right click and delete that selected region. Okay, I'll scoot the audio track a little bit. Let's see. Actually, let me delete this. What I'm going to do is record a little bit of end narration here. So I'll do, let's see, where's the end of it? I think I'd accidentally scooted that over some. Let's get rid of that. Where's the end of the video? So I'm going to re-narrate that little section here. I want to be careful how I do this because I don't want to do it that way. Let me see. Let me put this back in here. This is pretty long, so we need to, let's stop it about right there. Now I'm going to move this. You could obviously pre-listen to it, so let's listen here. Wait for the thing to render there. right, so that's pretty good. Now what we'll do is just record the ending audio here. Record narration. And there you have it, folks. I'm just looking over, and that's the end of this paint job. All right, so now we got that little section of audio right there. So let's go back a little bit and listen to that. And there you have it, folks. I'm just looking over, and that's the end of this paint job. I could have done thank you for watching and all that stuff, but what is this here? I don't need that. Right. See, where's the end? So now what we're going to do is go up here to the save project. I want to double check the timeline once again here. I did a black and white scheme. Okay, that's the audio section. Where did my video go? Did I delete the video sequence by mistake? What did I do here? Let's see, where did I put it? There. Let's add that back in. Something happened to, is the video still there? Hmm, I must have deleted it. Whoops. All right, so let's plop this back in here. See, now I have the original video and the original audio. So let's unlink that, right click, delete. And now we want to shorten this up here. I want to see where my audio timeline is. Where's the end of the video? All right. I'm going to take that out. I want to look at this. What happened here? What is going on? Like all my stuff shifted over here. Show you the goof ups. I got to get all this stuff back over at the beginning here for some reason. I guess it expanded out when I added that file. So, all right. So where are we at here? We got this little chunk. Let me just get rid of this little piece here. I'll re-record it once I get the video back in here. I'll get this one. I don't need to look the same. Let's pop this back in here. Do unlink. If you see the mouse, it says unlink. Do that. Right click, hit delete. We gotta move all these audio chunks back over. Actually, I'm gonna leave them there for a sec. Well, let's put it over here. And you could actually overlap them if you want, but all right, I'm gonna move this timeline right there and then align this right here. Because I'm gonna chop the front half of the video. kind of repetitive if you don't need to see 6 minutes of me flipping a model around, right? So we have all these little audio chunks, and I want to review this here to see what's happened to the audio. Standard airbrush most modelers use, nothing fancy, just a single stage. So does a good job. It has three different needle choices, so depending on what you're spraying, you could do it. Maybe I'll put a link in the description for it. But I had taped around the body line and then around the trunk seam on the model kit. If you see the lines on the car, you'll see that I just followed that around. That's pretty standard for this style body. A lot of people on their real cars do the same thing. So, right. So that's pretty much what I'm doing. And there's a little bit of overspray on the bottom. Sometimes I'll cover that over and get rid of it, or I'll paint the underneath of the body black. You have to tape off all the holes though, to make it look clean and nice. So, right, so let me move this ahead just a little bit. Can put layer upon layer. So you all have a good one and enjoy the video. All right, so let's go up here. And I'm going to set this as the start. Now we'll re-narrate the intro. Move this over here. I'm going to set that as the end. Wait, I think I already did the intro audio. Listen here. Hello everyone, this is Model. I did. Great. So let's set that as the start time. Then we'll move over here to the end. I think that's what happened. I want to see the end of the video. I got what, maybe a few seconds there. All right, so thanks for watching, everybody. Have a good one. And we'll just move this to the end of that. And we'll set a new end. We'll go up here and we'll do export file. And this is 1941. Willy's. And we'll do 1080. Well, I chose 1440. 1080. We'll do custom 60 frames. We'll hit create. This will render pretty quick because it's a pretty small video. And once that's done, I'll give it another watch through and just stick it up on YouTube. But you can do all kinds of things. Like you could keep going down and have layer upon layer upon layer. If you do a lot of video editing, you already know this, but that's what would take time if you wanted to add chunks of this, chunks of that. But I had gotten the music from Stock Tune here. There's a couple other sites. Some of them you have to get a little license certificate for a single use. This one you just create an account and you can go through all different kinds of stuff. But I'll put a link in the description for it. But once this is done rendering here, which it's almost done, if you're unfamiliar with YouTube and you run across the channel, I mean, most people that post on YouTube know how to upload, but like I said, I could export it right to YouTube from this software if I wanted to. But I usually just go up here and hit create if it's a pre-recorded video, and that would have saved uh, in the render folder here. So there's the video. Let's take that, upload it. And let's put in the link for the music that I use to give them credit. Someone created it to use royalty free. Uh, it's from, sometimes I fat finger when I type here. Happen to. There's that. We'll select what folder, or wait a minute, this is a video. Yeah, that one there. And then we'll do that. I'm going to set it as private because once it uploads, then I'll pick a schedule date when I want it. It shouldn't take it too long. It already uploaded. So you'll see it here in the folder. It'll take a bit to render. I usually do it ahead of time so that YouTube renders it up to the max definition that you choose. But you see some of the other stuff scheduled. This is some of the painted slot cars that I showed here. That's for Christmas Day, the 25th. And then this video here has a Trans Am that I was working on at the time. Again, this is all 7, 8 years ago. And I have 10 or 12 of my own personal model cars at the end, or slot cars at the end that I was going to paint. So this was what I was doing at the time. Now I could show you modern day things I do. I have another channel, but it's more about 3D stuff and printing. So not that I'm not trying to share it, but I have to rebuild some of the stuff, and I had lost a good bit of following because originally when I quit posting on the original channel, I mean, that was 7 or 8 years ago, but there you have it. If you want to know what people do when they're posting these videos, and since I already did the extraction or sent it where I wanted to go, I already have the folder finished. So, but there's the song I use. So, have a good one.